This is verse 11 of the 11th chapter of the Gospel of John. Jesus has been advised that his friend Lazarus is sick, a message sent by the two sisters, Mary and Martha. Jesus is proposing to go now to see Lazarus, even though he's waited for a couple of days. The disciples protest a little bit because they know that the last time Jesus was there, it was a somewhat perilous situation. They were attempting to actually pick up stones to stone him, but Jesus indicates that he's not overly concerned about that because, likening what he's doing to walking in the day as opposed to those who are walking in the night, he feels confident, and of course having the capacity and the supernatural insight that he enjoyed, he was perfectly calm in making that foray back to the region of Judah. And then he continues by giving a little more clarity to the situation as we have it here, tauta, demonstrative pronoun. This is the neuter plural accusative, the object of apen, so he said these things. Kai, the connective, and meta, preposition taking here the accusative, meaning after, and after tuto, demonstrative pronoun, again, actually the same word here, but in this case it's the singular accusative. So, and after this, lege, present active indicative, third person singular, he says, autois, the dative plural masculine, indirect object of lege, he says to them, or after he said these things, and after this, he said this. So it gives you the impression, at least, that John is suggesting some period of time has passed, and there may have been some further conversation about this whole matter, but now, as if to bring it to a conclusion, we have this concluding remark, Lazaros, Lazarus, of course, ho philos, the word for friend, it's the word from philae or phileo, means to love, and so this friendship is the word that's used here. So Lazaros, the friend, hemon, of us. Interesting that Jesus includes himself with the disciples. He is our friend, not your friend or my friend, but our friend is the idea, and it shows a remarkable kind of camaraderie, you might say, between Jesus, the Son of God, and these who are his disciples. And then we have kekoi metai. This is from komazo. It means to sleep, and so he's saying Lazarus sleeps. This happens to be the third person singular, perfect active indicative. He sleeps in the past and is continuing to sleep. Jesus, of course, has in mind here that he's actually died. The disciples don't pick that up right away, so it'll have to be clarified subsequently. But Jesus now says, our friend sleeps, Allah, the strong conjunction, paruomai, deponent verb, first person singular, present active indicative, I go, hina, in order that, which will take the subjunctive that we find here, I go, in order that, and in this word, exupniso. This is from exupnizo. It means to wake someone up, to wake them out of a state of sleeping. So that's the idea of it. I go in order to awaken him. This is the subjunctive, so it's the first person singular. It's the aorist active subjunctive, in order that I might waken him. So our friend Lazarus sleeps, but I'm going so that I can wake him up. Of course, Jesus doesn't have in mind here simply arousing him out of taking a little nap in the afternoon, but raising him from the dead. But obviously the disciples don't quite put that together until the subsequent conversation makes that clear.